What are the things you've done or you're doing now that your 10-year-old self will be so happy for? Like if he was in front of you right now, he'd just be hugging you and high-fiving you nonstop. The things you're doing that he will appreciate in 10 years. And then what are a few things that he's gonna say, man, I really wish you wouldn't do that right now?
Oh yeah, okay. All right, so let's see. So I measure myself so I can speak scientifically, not just that it makes me feel good. It's the one main meal a day.
He would be grateful for.
I'm sure of it. And as a result, I'm leaner and more ripped. I hate to say that word.
You look lean.
I am lean.
You look really lean.
I've gone
shredded
over the last 2 years from 150 pounds to 133.
Yeah, you look leaner even from when the first time I had you on. Your face is leaner and chiseled.
Yeah, I don't think I can lose any. I want to lose any more.
Yeah,
I need to go back to the gym and do a little bit more.
So the one meal a day, but you weren't doing one meal a day, what, 5-10 years ago?
No, I only started during the pandemic. Yeah, this is new for me too. It's hard actually when you begin.
Very hard.
You feel hungry because you've got those crashes that make you really hungry, and you've got this hormone called ghrelin that makes you hungry. But once you get through that, it takes about 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. So anyone who tries it, make sure that you don't give up early. Just power through, and then your liver will wake up.
One main meal a day.
So that's one. The other thing I think that he will be happy is don't eat sugary foods.
Oh man.
Yeah. Don't eat that cake. So at a restaurant, when they say, do you want dessert? I always say no. But then I'm hoping that someone at the table orders what I want. Yeah, that's all. But that's all I need. Right. I need to taste it. I don't need to fill myself with a cake.
Gotcha. Because you still want to enjoy your life and live a full life, but you don't want to, in 10 years, be like, why do they eat cake every day?
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Really. Your future self will thank you for it. Lifting weights, I know you do that, so I need to do more of that. I got a standing desk. So most of the day I'm standing, which is great. Again, you have to get used to it. You'll feel tired for the first few weeks.
Yes.
Your legs will. I'm now mostly focused on eating plants.
When did you start that?
That's recently.
Eating mostly plants.
Yeah, I've switched. I love meat. I wish that I could eat more. But you just got to look at the science. There's some really good studies of thousands of people who just look at how long people live and what they eat. And I mean, it's not even an argument.
But there's so many people that bring in the argument, well, all these people have cured these diseases or whatever, gotten rid of these things from meat only. But people make the argument, right? Like you see it online, people making the argument for meat. So where are they finding these research studies of people living longer on an only meat diet?
I don't know.
But you're not seeing them. You're not seeing studies of anyone that lives over 100 that all they do is eat meat.
Well, there might be one person or two, but when you look at 10,000 people, what they eat, it's the vegan and the pescatarian that win out.
In the blue zones, right.
Yeah, and the numbers are something like that. You drop it down to, you got 88% less chance, or actually it's 12% chance for most diseases. So most diseases are protected by these diets.
Really? Wait a minute, 88% less chance of what?
Of dying at any one point. In the age range of the study, which is
by being a pescatarian.
Yeah. So it's vegan, pescatarian; those are the best. Then above that would be actually pescatarian was better than vegetarian. A little bit of meat seemed to help, but it has to be fish.
Mm-hmm. And with the omega-3s in there, right?
Yeah, and particularly oleic acid's good, which is found in avocados and olive oil. That activates one of the protective enzymes that we study in the lab.
Which acid?
Oleic, O-L-E-I-C.
What is some of that, but not a lot of that?
It's a monounsaturated fatty acid, or a MUFA. If you have a bit of olive oil, there's a supplement online that I get that has high levels of oleic acid in it that I take every day.
Okay, cool.
With the DHA and EPA.
All that stuff,
all that good stuff.
Yes. Okay.
So that's my fish intake, is a pill.
You don't eat fish, or you eat very little.
Well, I'm evolving my diet. So I've gone from a Mediterranean diet over the last 10 years to the last 2-3 months to all plant-based, no dairy, and no meat. And I'm just seeing what happens to my body. I'm measuring things. It's an experiment.
Yes.
It's not a philosophy. And if things don't work out, biologically, I'll go back. I mean, I'd love to go back to a state. I'm Australian after all. But, you know, I'm driven by science, and that's all that is.
Yeah. Okay, so you got these 4. Was there another thing that your future self would thank you for? 1 meal a day. Don't eat sugary foods. That's going to be one of the most challenging for me. Lifting weights, eating mostly plants. Was there anything else?
Get control over psychological stress.
Oh, yeah. Why is this so important?
Well, the main problem is you have high levels of cortisol when you're stressed out psychologically. And it's clear that people who have really high levels of stress are chronically ill. And even it accelerates gray hair. That's actually a fact. It's not just a myth. You really are getting older if you have stress.
Really? So this scientifically proven that if you're stressed out all the time or more frequently, you're going to get older, biologically.
Correct.